Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is at the battle for the conference championship trophy. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass, but man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. A serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. The Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Picks up the force and is still going. It's a fumble. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. but I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple of choice words on the importance of ball security.
Direct snap. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tennessee.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's Fielder returning, trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. An extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Breaking tackles. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. And on fourth down, they line up in the wildcat. What's the call here? Direct snap. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Now, the offense being aggressive here, going for it on fourth down, but the defense was not having it at all. They come up with a big stop.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. And the last time they scored a touchdown, can they keep clicking here over the defense, come up with a stop? They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes.
Intercepted in the end zone.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Are able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Direct snap to the back. 1st down, looking for more now. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Powering through. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Comes the bunch formation. As a design quarterback keeper. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. That's reeled in. It's Hilton. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
But an effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that first down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver's able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. The run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
I tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. He breaks free. He's past the marker and still going. He's in the clear. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Vols. Too much speed for the defense.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
The extra point gives him a 14-7 lead. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Gonna have to go back to the drawing board.
Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Running out of time in the pocket. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Touchdown, Volunteers. Pick six could be a game changer.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range. And the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the right. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not a long return, but the important thing, to take wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. That completion makes it second and medium. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner is brought down. The first play of the drive, they'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Touchdown, Vols. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on first down. The ball is caught. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. He's got the first and still going. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. He's in the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Volunteers. Way too much speed on that play. That's another touchdown. An old-school performance for this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line. He decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in and stretches this defense out wide, it can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They look to throw it here on second down. Probably trapping for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They'll run it here. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Here's the punt, high in the air. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The Vols will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Vols will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Pressure is coming. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Chris, here on fourth down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Running back with the football. Crosses the 35. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. of the drive now from the 25. First down. They're going to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The Volunteers looking to run some tempo here.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Looking for a man. Makes the catch downfield. And he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The Vols are going to keep this drive moving. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of...
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to field it. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, almost another interception. Can you believe it? It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. They were not going to catch him that time.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset and playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Ohio State, 20.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. This play is blown up. The defense all over him. The wildcat look backfires that time. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense
looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Volunteers. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? We can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better.
Going for a big play downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy.
Swarmed by the pass rush. Sacked. And the Volunteers will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. State.